Where are you? Okay.
Hey guys, what's going on? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here, and I don't know how many people we got in yet. My phone is dead. My laptop's been for a while. Joey couldn't see me. It was like the strobing thing a little while ago, and now I think I just lost Joey.
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh, there he is. It has been a day, man. I don't know what is going on. My laptop may just blow up in the middle of this. It's been weird, but thanks for coming in, man.
Dude, anytime.
We got my little eyeball says we have one person here. I think Chris is the only one here.
Chris, what's up, buddy?
It's just a hangout at this point. I know Cat has a premiere going right now.
Yeah, everyone's probably over there. Oh, there's 6 people. There's 6 people.
Okay, now we're getting some show up. I think we'll siphon some from Cat when she finishes up.
Mm-hmm.
But I appreciate you guys coming in. Now what's going on, babe? Oh, no, I'm all right. My wife is wondering if I need a phone charger. It's been a rough day. Hey, we've got Yakov Benz. That's new. Is that one of your guys?
Yakov, yeah, that's one of my boys. Yeah, he's really cool. He's from New York. He's a nurse.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in, man. I think I just saw him subscribe to my channel too.
Yeah, so I told him about you today, and I was gonna go live, and he's here.
Cool. I had to grab a hat to ship out today. I have a green. It looks like the New York Yankees font, but it's just a green NY hat.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, okay.
It might be the Mets. It'd either be the Mets or the Yankees, because the Mets have the same NY too, depending how it looks.
Yeah, I got to look at it. It might just be a generic New York hat too. I don't know.
It might.
I've got to look at it.
So what's up, man? How was your day?
We got Nikki T. I don't know if we got the Rev, but we've got the better half. So
the wifey.
Yeah. So if we only get one of the two, I'm glad that's who we have is Nikki T. I could probably go back through here, and so Cajun's here while we just kind of wait for some people to filter in. Yeah, look at that. Nikki's jumping between us and Kat. Then we've got we got Leslie Carroll from Illinois is here. Panther Pack 87 is in. I'm thinking we got some of your folks in here tonight.
Some of them.
Let's see who else we got here. I have the hardest time. How do you keep up with comments,
dude,
Joey? I have the hardest time keeping up with comments.
It's terrible. I don't even know. That's why I'm scared to have someone on my show, because I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
In StreamYard, it's the worst. You get out of hand so fast. Yeah, I may go grab it, or I'll send you a picture anyway. Hey, there's Mark. Mark's not only one of my guys; he's here in town.
What's up, Farmer Mark?
Mark, I tell everybody whenever he shows up, that guy can spot a pair of vintage hunting pants across a store. Go, hey, those are $120.
Oh man, that's awesome. That's my boy Leroy. He's awesome. I love that man.
All right, we're getting a crew in tonight. SC is in.
What's up, Steve-O?
And we've got Rachel Boyd in. So we're picking up some people. That's very cool. So I don't know. We can give about 5 more minutes, and we'll try and get some of those Cat folks here. We'll small talk it through a little bit. How was your day? You said Mondays are real busy for you.
Mondays are really busy because me as being a mailman, it's basically double the work. So Sunday there is no mail being processed, so it's basically double the work. And Mondays are always my busiest days. So yeah, man.
So what's the route? Like, how many mailboxes do you stop at every day?
So I stop at about 730 houses daily. I have my own route that I have. So
is it a driving route, or
it's it's like a curbside, like the mailbox is down by your down this
mm-hmm.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, like mine out there in the bush. Yeah. So can you introduce just yourself? I mean, I think half these people at least here come from your channel, and they know who you
Yeah,
are.
I know most
I
of them.
think we're gonna get some other folks here, and on the replay and everything like that.
Oh
So,
yeah,
can you introduce yourself to folks? Just let everybody know who you are.
sure. Yo, what's up, guys? This is Joey Bada Bing 22, your local mailman, and yeah, man, I'm Joey. I'm a mailman, and I am a new reseller. I just started in January. I had my first sale. I sold a pair of shoes, and
That was my first sale, a pair of shoes.
that just hit me hard, man. I made $2, two clean dollars. I had free shipping, and that just hit me. And I was like, you know what? They got to pay for shipping. Can't do that no more. But yeah, man, you work it out. But yeah, I just started, and I'm new to YouTube. About 2 months ago, I have started my channel with reselling. And other than that, I just been grinding, man. I just been doing eBay. I've been trying to list one thing a day. You know, I'm just a busy guy, just delivering mail, trying to hang out with the family. And yeah, man, that's
So
me.
you sold a pair of shoes first. What were they? Do you remember?
Yes, they were some Echoes, like loafers. They were like tannish, and I bought it at Goodwill for $5. And what I did was free shipping, and I had a best offer. So I had it up for like $29, and the person offered me $20. And I didn't know how much it was to ship. And I work at the post office, and I don't even know how much it is like to ship things, like, but I deliver mail. So it's not like,
Right.
you know, I don't know like the money side. So I went to like my buddy. I was like, dude, I have to ship out these shoes. I just sold them on eBay. What do I do? And he was like, all right, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. And I was like, all right, it's $12.80. And I was like, I'm only making a couple dollars off of this. So yeah, man, that was that.
That's awesome. We got Cajun says he has your mail carriers here in Louisiana. 60 packages today.
Yeah, man.
Wow. We got Nana Tink is here.
So Nana,
She's awesome.
I was on her live a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, she's so cool. We got Susan Stricker has matriculated into the chat as well.
Susan, it's time for bed. She always tells me it's time to go to bed. Go to bed.
So you told us what sold first. What sold today?
What sold today, dude? I was actually on the phone with my dad, and I love when I get off the phone because like I'll be talking to him for like an hour, and we get off the phone, and I see like you have an offer on eBay, and I was like, yeah, baby. Go to look, and it was some PlayStation 2 cords, all the cords to a PlayStation 2, and I sold that for
in that last video.
No. It was actually from one before. I sold it for $11. I had it up for $14.99, and I took an offer for $11. So that'll be out tomorrow.
Is that part of your? Do you take offers like on most stuff? Do you have best offer on?
I have best offer on everything. I feel like that's a better way to gain sales because if you have I try to I try to put the price a little bit higher, and then I know when like you put in the minimum amount. You know what I mean? So you put the minimum amount, and I know that if I get an offer, I'm going to accept it. So I'm just going to accept it, and I'll be happy with that, because someone really wants that. So I'm going to give it to them,
Yeah,
so.
I do that too. I have best offer on almost everything. Now, some of them, like, there's some things that you're like, you know what, that's not good enough. Your best offer isn't my best offer.
Right.
But, today or last night, I sold a shirt. I had it for $19.99, but they sent me an offer of $12. And I thought, you know what, this has been sitting in my store for 8 months. 12 is good today.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to take that. So yeah, I use best offers all the time.
Yeah.
We got look at that Nana Tinkus. She is so kind.
I know.
We're gonna do some Q&A. So as best as I can, guys, I'm gonna keep a watch on the chat over here. If you've got questions, we're gonna sprinkle them in with Joey. And this is a truth time here from Steve.
Do you ever get people's mails mixed up? No, I am very, very particular. Like, is it like, you mean like when I ship out packages or my own mail?
I'm thinking my own mail.
Yeah. I have like a certain structure that I do, and I have everything set up in sequential order, and I try to be as diligent as possible because I take my job seriously. Like, it's people's mail. What if you're delivering mail, you would want your own mail, so I take it as that. And I think that's the best way to do it.
So here's my question though: is how often does mail get mixed up? I get mail
dude, all the time.
I accidentally opened somebody's mail the other day because we had like 5 packages show up. I order stuff off eBay as well, and so I didn't even look. I saw the right numbers, and it was the wrong street. It was 1 block over.
Gotcha.
And so I like ripped open the back of the package and went, I didn't order a knife opener or a knife sharpener. I pulled it around, I'm like, yeah, that's not mine. So then we had to put like a sticky note on it. And it was like, we get a lot of packages, didn't even look, sorry. And I had to go check your mailbox.
Gotcha.
And how often does that happen?
It happens a lot. It's just, it has the same number. So a lot of people do that. I've done it too. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but a lot of people they have the same number, but a different street. So like, let's say like 2497 Victory Lane, on the next street over, they have 2497 Alfonso Lane. So, and it's literally it's like 2 more houses. And then I go on the other side and then that's the street. So like, you can get really mixed up, and you just have to pay attention, to the name, like who lives there, and like the street name. So
if we don't have a mailman that's as good as you, there's a good chance that other people are randomly getting our mail at least once a month.
It's a possibility. And I don't like saying that. Like I always try to say like, there are good people out there, they should do the right job, but
yeah, well, and our streets are tough. Like our mailman's awesome. He's a cool guy, but it's a subdivision with all the K streets. So it's Kiki, Carla, Candy, like they all start with K. So it'd be super easy to mix that up.
Like there's a route at my office, and they have like Allen, Alen, and then there's Alden, Alden. So like you're looking at it and you're like, that looks like Allen, like straight off the bat. And and the numbers are the same on both streets. Right. I can't believe they do that. It's just insane. I hate when they do that.
Oh, here you go. Oh, I lost it.
There's Susan. There's Susan. She always says that to me.
So do the folks at work know what you do? I mean, it's not like it's a secret, but like,
no, they're funny. People at my work, they're like, you have a job. Why are you doing YouTube? And it's just like, this is what I love to do. This is what I've always wanted to do. And I never found the niche to do what I want to do. And I finally found it. And I love this community. And I try to tell my friends at work, and they're like laughing at me. And I think it's motivation. I want to keep it pushing. I want to keep it going. This is what I love to do. It makes me happy. So I'm going to keep doing it,
So the YouTube thing, that's a love project.
It is a love project. I love YouTube in a whole. And with eBay, it's just perfect. And I take my packages that I sell and just bring them to work. Like It's just the best thing ever.
So now you don't get to count your mileage because you're going there anyway.
Yeah, I'm just going there anyways. So it's easy.
Let's see what else we got here. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything, and then it skips, so it's hard. So what does your schedule look like? Like as a mailman, what's the schedule?
So I actually just got full time, which is regular. I'm a regular at the post office now. So my schedule is like just like this week right now. I'm off the weekend, so it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So then the next week I work all week long until Sunday. Then I have off. And then like the following week I'll have off Monday. So then I'll go like this: Sunday, Tuesday, Sunday, Wednesday, Sunday, Thursday. So it's like a rotation with all the other carriers. And there's like red, blue, green, yellow, like all different like divisions of, when you have off. So that's when I have off.
So what does it look like during the day though? Like, are you morning to the afternoon, or are you after like?
So basically it's like a 9 to 5 job, basically. Okay. I mean, I go in at 8:30 and I have a 30-minute lunch, and I leave basically around 5. So like a 9 to 5.
Okay. We got Nana Tink. Nana
has the best beard.
I've got like quarantine beard going today. I went to so many different places that had a mask on. I was telling Joey beforehand, there's like a dent, and like I didn't get a chance to brush out before the show. So I feel like, I feel underdressed is what
the quarantine beard.
I definitely, I need to go to my barber. Like,
dude,
badly.
I need a haircut so bad. You have no idea. That's why I wear hats all the time.
Well, I don't mind the hair so much as the beard. He takes care of my beard. Yeah. And I need Sam. I need you, my friend. Here we got something from Leslie. Been selling for about a year. Sold an old metal Rolodex for $24. Didn't realize I had free shipping on it. Buyer lived in California, so I made $2.78.
Same.
I shipped a kid's size sleeping bag, which is kid size, but it's still a sleeping bag. It was like the vintage. Remember Sprout? It was like well, you don't because you're like 18 years old. Like the Jolly Green Giant, like the advertising thing.
Okay.
It was a vintage and really cool piece. Sold it. Turned out they were in Hawaii, and I had the shipping screwed up on it. So I pretty much I might have lost money on that one.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was going to fit. I think I put like, I don't know if I did padded flat rate or I did something stupid like right away, not even realizing what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh yeah, I have to pay for shipping for this to Hawaii.
Yeah. How much was that? Do you remember?
I don't remember how much it was, but I remember looking at it going, I didn't make anything on it. But you know what? It was a cool sale. I was happy. You know, I got it to somebody that really wanted it. But I mean, we all make shipping mistakes, right?
Oh yeah. You're gonna
mailman can't get it right.
Exactly.
Right. Why aren't you wearing your goofy hat?
Oh, I got a big I live in Florida and I have Disney annual passes and I love Goofy. That's my favorite like character. And I have this Goofy hat with all my pins. I collect Goofy pins. So like I have like all these pins and they're like up to here and they're really cool. I might if you want me to go get it, I will.
I actually picked up an old just today. I haven't posted it yet. I might put it up on Instagram later. It's an old Oregon Ducks t-shirt. It's one of their bowl games from like mid 90s and it's got Donald Duck on there in the middle.
Really?
Donald Duck.
That's cool.
It's actually tagged Disney on there. It's really neat.
You got to send me after this. Send me that picture. I want to see.
And I actually found another one. It doesn't have like him on there, but it's an older one, a t-shirt from Oregon from like 89 or something.
Wow.
University of Oregon, one of their bowl games. So I had and then I scored a couple of vintage things at Goodwill when they reopened today. I found a Made in the USA Nike hoodie.
Oh yeah, that's right. How was that today? Tell us about that.
Yeah, it was weird. Like I was like, I don't know how much. I was putting stuff in my basket. Like I don't know how much this is.
Oh yeah, I saw your video. You were all different price. The prices are different.
Yeah. So I was like, you know, it's gonna take a while to memorize all these, and so it wasn't bad. I mean, I got a red tag, an old Nike Made in the USA hoodie, big swoosh on the front, really cool, for $5, which is not bad. I got my daughter a Cowboys hoodie for $5.
Yeah.
But then there's other stuff where I was like, I like going in there and buying the little shorts because they sell like crazy.
The chubbies,
Florida, and they're like $3.99 now.
Wow.
And I'm like, I can't. They sell great, but they don't sell for a lot.
Yeah.
It was weird, but I scored a couple of things. That was kind of nice.
Cool. Did you have some footage for that? Did you?
You know what? I didn't.
No,
I did. Man. I should have. I should have. I got the GoPro. I need to hook it up.
Yeah, I have a GoPro too.
Here's one for you. What happens to our packages? I just got another destroyed one. What are you doing to Rachel's packages, man?
So basically, like this is what happens. Just in transit, people not really caring, they go through so many packages. I'm going to tell you right now, they don't take your packages and move them with care. They're going to throw your box, just to keep it moving. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I receive packages that are damaged. And basically what you do is in the scanner, you could scan when I go to your house, you scan it and you could do, it's like a certain word, like receive damaged. So, or like if you got a letter or something, we put it in this like plastic thing and it says we care on it. And it has like this statement, like blah, blah, blah. Like, we're so sorry this happened. Sometimes it happens, people, like I said, they're not like, they don't take care of some things and they just throw it. And, that's what happens. It's
like machines too, right?
Machines, the machines do it as well. So, yeah.
So do you pick up on your route? Are you going around picking up other eBay stuff?
Yeah. So
FBM, Amazon.
That's how I got started. I had one of my people that I usually pick up from, and I was just like, why do you have so many packages? Like, what are you doing? And they told me they were like, I sell on eBay. And I was like, dude, that's so cool. Like, what do you sell? And then she was like, oh, I sell like fine china stuff, like plates and cups and all that stuff. But that's what got me started. Like, I was like, I need to look into this. And then I found Rally Roots, and then I found Harry Tornado. But yeah, I pick up at probably about 5 houses on my route that usually have about like 10 packages or something, or sometimes they only have 1, sometimes they only have 10, 5. But yeah, I have a couple people that do eBay, and I talk to them all the time. I'm like, dude, I do YouTube, like check me out, or hey, I sell on eBay too. Check out my store, just so like
that's cool.
Yeah.
There you go. Your Real Talk mentor is throwing USPS slander out there.
Yeah. Wait, let me read that. I heard the post office has a death pile that is the size of a football field. Lost mail, dude. Did you hear about the guy who put mail into like a storage unit?
Yeah, that seems like more work than just delivering it.
Exactly. Like, why wouldn't you just deliver the mail? Like, I don't get it. He bought a storage unit and put all the mail inside so he could just get back on time.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
West Max Gary is in here. Dale Frumpa is in here.
Dale, what's up, Dale?
Dale Frumpa is hilarious. And I'm gonna call her that forever. Or Jess is here. Jess, I'm gonna try and I watched your video today. I'm gonna try and clean some of my purses. It sounds so weird. I'm gonna try and clean some of my purses, and we'll see how that works.
Your man
I actually use Shout on a lot of stuff, but well, I'll give the OxyClean a try. We'll see how that works. I missed Cat came in.
Cat.
So Cat's premiere is over. I'm gonna have to go back and catch that. If you haven't, go back. The Nurse Flipper, she has incredible sales, incredible videos, and she was premiering at the same time. I can't believe I went head to head with Nurse Flipper, and we actually got some people that she didn't. I don't know how that happened.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I'm trying to scroll back through. I'm only 10 minutes behind. You see how easy that happens?
dude, it happens fast. I'm telling you. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, you guys, if we miss stuff on the side, it's just because it's hard to keep up.
Mm-hmm.
It's the StreamYard. It's not set up well. So Joey, we got new people showing up. You're a mailman.
Mm-hmm.
You're also a YouTuber. You're an eBay guy. How do you have any time for anything else? I mean, that's a lot of stuff,
dude. It's a lot, and I'm having a routine now. Basically, I have my set days. I was actually watching your live stream with Rev Resell, and he was saying like something about having about work hours, or how to set that up. And I'm trying to do that myself, actually. Just trying to find time just to hang out with my family and just do normal things. Thank God I don't have kids yet, but yeah, it's a struggle. Sometimes, you just got to keep going with it. I just work, 9 to 5. I come home, I have dinner, and then I try to, do a little bit of YouTube, or I'll play games with my girl. We just bought a house. So, we try to, it's just hard, it's not easy. Yeah. I just try to do the best I can,
I know. Well, I'm in the same boat. I've got a full-time job.
Yeah.
And I did eBay, and then I was like, hey, let's do YouTube too.
Let's throw it all in there.
And that's why last week I went 4 or 5 days without doing a video, because I was just like, you know what, I need to. And actually, Josh, Harry Tornado, he skipped a day the other day. He kind of said for the same thing, too much, it becomes toxic, and it becomes too much. Mm-hmm. And I was feeling that. I was like, you know what, I can't today. I really can't. And it took 3 or 4 days off, and then I was like, you know what, I'm ready again. I can do it. So I think you got to take breaks. Otherwise, you're just going to burn out.
You are.
I've got one here from my wife in the other room. Mountain Mama wants to know, what about people with terrible handwriting? What do you do, man?
That's a difficult thing. You just got to try to just do hieroglyphics on these things. You look at it and you try to look at the number, you try to look at the name, you try to look at the street. And if that doesn't work, you just return it to sender. And if it could go back with their terrible handwriting, I have no idea. But, I try to figure it out by their last name. Or their first name. I just try to read as diligent as I can. Usually the number is what helps out, and the street, but yeah.
So you just take a best guess and shove it in a mailbox. That's
literally best guess. But I've been on my route for a year and a half now, so I kind of know my people.
Yeah. Here we go. I heard Florida is opening up. Are the thrift stores open yet in your area, Joey?
Not yet. I was
Not
just
yet?
on my last video. I went to go see if they were open. Well, not really. I just kind of did like a
Like a
like a
sad little
sad,
puppy, man.
yeah, like a sad story. I went up and I was like, yeah, I just wish they were open right now.
So what kind of things do you sell? We know you sold shoes.
Shoes
You
are.
recently picked up like some PlayStation stuff.
Mhm.
But what do you? Not necessarily what's in your store, because I think all of us like we pick up anything, right? That we
Right.
think will make. But what is it that you like to sell?
So I love to sell shoes and hats. That's like my big thing. Like I love shoes. I love hats. What else? I really like really anything that sells. Like you said, like I've been trying to branch out and been trying to branch out and just trying to learn different things. Like on Dot, I just saw Donna's name. She does auctions, and I bought a whole lot from her, trying to learn all different things like jewelry or girls' clothing or purses. Like I just got a Levinger. Sorry, I don't know how to say that exactly. This little like pouch purse. And I put it on there for $29 and I sold it for like $24 in 2 hours. I was like, what? Like, maybe I should have priced it up like more, but yeah, I'm just trying to learn all different things,
Yeah. Danny May is here. Danny May is
What's up, Danny May?
She is one of the kindest YouTube watchers out there. She comments on everybody's video. She's so amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer,
makes some good food too.
Here. We got a lot of folks in here tonight. Thank you guys for stopping in. I real appreciate it. Yes, Susan. See, this is how far behind I am. Ask Beard. I hate it when that happens. It's a real thing. It might be it's serious. Like I don't know what to do about it. I'm gonna have to start carrying around like a brush in the car.
A little comb brush, yeah.
New subscriber. Oh, see, we just got a new subscriber.
Nice.
There's so many people growing beards now. This one's been going for a little while. Joey, when did you start doing a beard?
So I worked at Publix, and I don't know if you know what that is. It's a supermarket, like a food supermarket. And I had to shave every day, and I had like red, razor bumps, and I hated it. And ever since I left Publix and I started working at the post office, I could grow a beard. And I was like, what? Like I grow a beard? And I grew this beard, bro, like bigger than yours, bro. I had it down to here. My family's like, you gotta cut that thing. So what'd you say?
You have the ZZ Top beard?
Oh yeah, dude. Dude, I'm telling you, I had it like down to here and I just had to shave it. I was like, I can't brush this anymore.
Yeah, I trimmed mine back a little bit. It started to look like I came out from underneath the overpass and I had to trim it a little.
Basically like a mountain man.
Yeah, Yakov, that's why I don't wear those. I just got the cloth one. Just to make everybody else feel better, right? I don't think I'm sick. I might be sick, but I doubt it. So I wear it because you're expected to wear it now, mostly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm behind. So while I catch up, is shipping still intimidating for you? Like, or was it? Obviously, it was a little bit initially. Even as a mailman, you're like, man, how does this work?
Dude,
I think that's the biggest thing for new eBay sellers is, great, I sold it. Now what, right?
Yeah.
Like, how do I get this to the person?
So basically what I do is I try to have that package already ready, like the box, what I'm going to put it in, and just have it like prepped and ready. So I know that it's going to go in that box. It's going to fit in there perfectly. I don't want to have to like have something and I'm like, I don't have that box, or what do I do? And I don't want to, I have 2 days like a handling time. So like, I got to get it out, I just try to just take a deep breath and just really learn how all packages work. And that's what I did. I picked out all the package, like one package from my job, and I took it home and I just tried different products like shoes and hats and different things. And, you learn.
Yeah. Let's, we got it. If it's handy, Rip Addict wants to see your goofy hat.
Let me ask. Dad.
Yeah. Oh, you can go get it.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah, go get it. Oh, Danny May wants to see the shirt. I haven't edited this yet. I've got 2% left, so I think it'll make it. Let's see. I've got to turn down the contrast, so we'll see how that shows up. But there it is. Right. Where is it? Right there. And then I got a close up of the dock Where are we? Yeah. So an old Cotton Bowl shirt from, what is that, 98? I have it turned down. 98, 96. 96, I think. The old Cotton Bowl. So there you go, Joey. That's the logo on the sweatshirt. He's not paying attention now. He can't hear me. So whatever you want to say about Joey, say it now. He can't hear you. Okay, we got to stop talking about Joey. He can hear us again.
Is that the shirt?
Yeah, that's the shirt. I haven't done
That's
anything
cool.
with it yet. So you got your goofy hat.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll just tell the story first. So I have to put water bottles inside because the pins are so heavy. Oh, like regular water bottles. I have 3 of them in there. So yeah, that's the story on that.
I've never worn a hat that I had to put water bottles in.
So it makes it stick up. You see, like, so I got all my pins on here.
That's pretty legit.
Yeah, I'm a diehard Goofy fan. But that's it right there.
Wow.
A bunch of cool pins. Yeah, man. So that's it.
How often do you go? Are those from the park or are those just from wherever?
Yeah, what I did was I bought, like, I went on eBay a long time ago, and I've had an annual pass since like 2015. And what I would do is I would get pins that are just random pins. And what you can do is when you go to Disney, all the workers, they have pins, and you could trade with them. And you trade the pins that you want. And I would always look for the goofy ones, like, all the time. I'd go up to them and be like, hey, you got any goofy pins? And like, we'll look, and, I'll trade them mine. And, I just started collecting, and it gets crazy.
Do you sell those at all? I've noticed those sell on eBay.
They do. Pins really do. I haven't sold any yet. I haven't really got into that. But eventually, like, when I go back to Disney, I haven't been to Disney since like last year. And then with quarantine and all that stuff happened, I was like, oh my God, I want to go to Disney so bad.
Yeah.
But I actually want to buy pins that are like really not worth anything, and then go to Disney and go trade like good ones, and then maybe try to sell them. So
I noticed the Disney store is actually selling the pins because they release them on, each week they release new ones or whatever in the park.
Mm-hmm.
And they're now selling them online. So they're releasing them at like, I think it's like 8, 10 in the morning. I don't remember what it is, like on Thursdays, and they release them to the public. And so there's a potential bolo for you guys if you like pins, either to collect or to keep. Some of them, like the very limited edition ones, actually sell for quite a bit of money. So worth at least looking at.
Oh yeah.
Or you find a goofy and
you can send it to me. I'm really, right now, my biggest thing is I'm trying to find goofy vintage t-shirts. Like, that's my biggest thing right now. Like, I bought one, dude. It's so sick. It's up in my room.
We won't make you go put that on too. I'll keep an eye out now.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
Here we go. If your package is destroyed, your mail carrier received it that way. Machinery eats it, and handlers aren't careful. Pack things well. That's all you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, do you have, as the guy that you're the front line on the mail, and I guess the last one to touch it.
Yeah.
Do you have packing tips for us? Like, what can we do to protect it from everybody? We know you're good with it.
Yeah.
What do we do to protect it from everybody else?
It's so hard to say. It is literally so hard to say because, you got people, any type of people are just going to throw your package no matter what. All I have to say is pack it well. Don't underestimate your package. Like, put some bubble wrap around it. Don't try to save money, for yourself. I mean, obviously you want to save your money, but go the extra mile to make, that happen. Cause you might get negative feedback. Oh, it's your fault that, you didn't put enough bubble wrap or, something. So take care of yourself first and then, send out that package.
Yeah. I use a lot of bubble wrap. Like, I feel like I'm ordering it all the time, but I pay, like, depending on, it seems like the price goes up and down, but it's between like 17 and 20 bucks for 700 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So when you price that out per package, even when you use a bunch, it's really not that much.
No,
you're putting a dime of bubble wrap in like a package, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So it's certainly worth it.
Oh yeah.
You know, especially if somebody's spending 20, 25, $30, you know,
Exactly. Like,
it's worth it.
I had something that I had a camera. It was a Canon, like Rebel T6 camera. I bubble wrapped that thing till it looked like a bouncy ball, So you got to just take care of your stuff. Definitely going the extra mile to make them smile is the best way. The best way. So you get that positive feedback,
Yeah. Yeah. Yakov, I was excited to get into my Goodwill. What was interesting is I was walking in. Now I've got a full-time job. I work in the morning. And then I actually had a couple other places that I had to drop off my mail. I had to run to the Hallmark store. If you guys have watched any of my videos, I went and picked up a bunch of like 2017 Hallmark ornaments. Go back and look at that, because there's some bolos in there. The store itself was selling them off to get rid of them for $1 a piece. So I'm buying brand new, never out of the package collectible ornaments for $1 a piece. Now, like anything else, there's a whole lot of junk in there, but there's some that people really look for. There was two penguins. It's a penguin playing a piano. It like lights up, it makes sound, all sorts of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I took an offer on one for $50 plus shipping, and then another over the weekend for $60.
Nice, dude.
And I knew that, like, when I got them, I'm like, whoa, I'm digging through trying to find. They only had two. I was bummed out because they had a whole pile of some of the other ones. And for a split second, I was thinking, I just found a vacation sitting on the bottom shelf.
Dude, I love when you find that thing and you're like, yes.
It was a little bit of a letdown, but I literally I paid $1 for them. But the lady that bought the second one said, hey, do you have the other two that go with this? I didn't get them because for whatever reason, the other two don't sell. And I just wrote her and I said, you know what? I don't on hand, but let me see. I'll let you know tomorrow. I might be able to get them. And so I actually went back today, and they still had a couple. So I picked up one of each for $1 a piece. And I was like, and I thought, you know what? She already spent $60. So I was like,
you threw it in there?
No, I just said, I said, because I mailed that off already. And I said, you know what about $25 for the pair of them? And she goes, oh yeah, I'll do that. Nice. So I got to post them still tonight and all that. But so that's another thing. Like, talk to your people. If they're sending you messages, I get that it's kind of obnoxious sometimes, but I just made another $20 because I was willing to back and forth with this lady a little bit. So
sometimes that's what it takes,
Yeah. I was excited to get into Goodwill. I was thinking it was going to, like, I guess in my mind, it was kind of blown up. Like, I was thinking it was going to be mountains of stuff, right? Like, they've been closed for a month. Like, but literally, they have been closed for a month. Nobody's been there doing anything. So I'm
exactly
going, I saw this before they closed. Like, so they haven't had a chance to put anything new out yet. So it was actually a little bit of a letdown. I was like, oh, yeah, I already saw all this stuff. I went through all of it. I mean, I did find a couple of cool things, but for the most part, I was looking through. There was no shoes. All the electronics were wiped out. I was like, there's nothing here. Because nobody's been stocking anything.
Not a lot of people were thinking about that. The workers aren't there. How do you think you're gonna? How do you think the stuff's gonna get on the shelf?
Yeah.
like
it made sense once I got there, but it was all like built up like Christmas. I'm like, there was nothing.
Yeah,
there was nothing. I'm so far behind, but I'm going to click this because otherwise my wife's going to tell me that I was trying to hide it. Office hours. She's a big fan of instituting office hours. I'm a big fan of not being able to do it.
Like you were saying in your live stream, like if you have an offer, you got to look at it. I'm not going to not look at it,
Right.
So it only takes, like he said, it was like, it only takes 12 seconds. Yeah. It only takes 12 seconds. Just look at it and then put it down,
I'm way behind. I think, is that my father-in-law watching this thing? I'm not sure. Is there another Papa Joe out there?
My dad's name is Joe, but that's not my dad.
Well, my father-in-law's name is Joe, so I'm not sure if I've got, like, I'm goosing the numbers with with family here. So Joey, what is the most seen mistake for you when you're picking up packages? Because you pick up and drop off packages all the time. Is there something that you see all the time, like, why did they do that we could learn from?
Like people from my customers, or
like either eBay or just general mail, or is there something all the time that's just wrong that we could do better?
So basically, people think that you have to go through the post office to get a pickup. Is that what you're kind of saying? I kind of want to answer that.
Yeah,
Good.
whatever. I mean, you tell us what we get wrong about the postal service.
Um, Basically, just be respectful to your mailman. I mean, that's all I can say. I mean, just make sure you leave a note like saying, "Hey, I got packages at the front door," or "Hey, I'll bring them to you." You know, because some mailman like they really don't want to pick up packages. Like that's the end of the world. Like they get so upset. Maybe just like again, go that extra mile and maybe just bring it to them and just say, "Hey, like thank you so much for what you do," and you know they'll be excited to come back tomorrow. Or maybe just give them a water bottle. You know, a
Yeah.
closed water bottle, not like an open one with like a red Solo cup, like a closed water bottle, and just say thank you. You know, that goes a long way. It really, really does. When I get a water bottle, it's heaven because in Florida, it's hot, man. And
Yeah.
I have this guy who gives me a frozen water bottle and a regular water bottle, and I go crazy. I'm like, dude, you're the best, man. Like, I love you.
There's my mom. Now that
What's
I'm
up,
catching
Cheryl?
up on the chat, I'm like, why? Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of chat in here tonight too. So,
That's awesome.
yeah. So, what do people most often get right that you're like, hey, this is what makes my job easier? Like, what can, like, I guess that's kind of the same question, really.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, just the appreciation of the customer just coming up to me and just be like, hey, like, you know, tomorrow I might have a couple packages, you know, just saying stuff like that. And just so like they know, just so like, because like I said, some of the people at my work just don't even want to, they don't even want to get out of the truck. Like that's how like hard it is. So like I said, just, you know, go out there, talk to them, have some conversation, and you know, that's how we do it.
Yeah. Donna, I apologize for not saying hi when you came in. I know we mentioned it, but hey, I want to ask you, Joey, because everybody always talks about the fragile sticker. Explain to us the fragile sticker.
People just act like it's a normal package. I swear to God, they just throw it like it's no big deal. Like I'm being honest with you guys. They throw it like when you in the office, we have all of our hampers. So like my Route 65. So it's like literally right next to them. Like when they put in the package, they scan it and it'll say Route 65. And then like they just throw it in there, you know? Like I said, pack your stuff, you know, good because they throw the packages around, you know. You like whenever I like get my package and I put it in like the outgoing box,
Mhm.
I put it in with such care. I'm just like, you know, I put it down, you know. So and I try to put packages around it so like when people do throw the packages in there, like for the outgoing, so mine isn't getting like, you know, scrunched up.
Right. So if people put do not bend, does that actually work?
That actually, yeah, like put that on there. If you have something that like you had one of those things, like it was like a picture and it was like clear. I don't know what it was called. It was like a cartoon character.
Yeah, the animation cells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like something like that. You put it in like an envelope and just put "do not bend." I'm telling you, that's something that they'll take care of. Like I literally like see people in my office like they'll put it to the side, you know, because it could be like a certificate, like you know, from a college or something, or you know, um, I would definitely put "do not bend" on items for sure.
That's interesting. So the crew respects the do not bend handwritten,
I
but like
know it's weird, right?
white red sticker that says fragile, they're like, meh.
Dude, I know. It's for sure. If you put "do not bend," they'll take care of it because I know I take extra care of it.
That's interesting.
It's
But
weird, right?
there is actually the official fragile sticker, right? That makes sure that it doesn't go through like machinery or
See, I don't know that side.
okay.
I just see like when it comes to us, like when it comes to our office and they disperse all the packages in the morning, they just throw it, you know, like it's no big deal. But if you put a big sticker of fragile, I mean, I'm sure like, you know, they might just lightly put it down, but I don't know.
Yeah, I started putting them on there on stuff, and then I thought, you know what? I feel like this is just a challenge to those guys in the mailroom. Like they're gonna say, let's see how well he packaged. I felt like it was challenging them. Like, oh, they think I won't take care of it.
Yeah.
So I
See,
stopped
like,
doing it.
I mean, see, like me, I'm probably the only mailman. I mean, I'm sure there's more mailmen out there, but I really take care of I really take care of boxes and you know stuff like that because you know I wouldn't want my stuff broken, you know. But other people just don't think about that. They think it is just work, you know.
That's an interesting. I've never seen that one, Rachel. I blow up Ziploc bags if I have to.
Hmm.
That's cool for like packaging.
Yeah, kind of like a bubble. I actually got that in the mail. I just bought a paintball gun on Shop Goodwill, and they'd put a bunch of bubble wrapping around it, like those like air bubbles, and I got a bunch of them. That's really cool.
There's Emily. Emily, I got your shirt today. I don't know. You probably can't see it because the
oh, nice
things are on there. So I got the Tootsie Pop owl today. So that had to go on for the show. Here's I'm going to highlight this one. Yeah, everybody go subscribe to Danny May's daughter. She is an amazing artist. Like,
I'll have to check that out.
She's outstanding. So yeah, go check out her channel for sure. So the fragile sticker doesn't work. That's interesting. What else don't we know about the Postal Service that we should?
Let me think.
Or like, or maybe what's the one thing, like the misconception that most people have that.
So right now, I'll be honest. Right now, this is something that really take into consideration. Right now, we are signing for everything, so I wouldn't pay extra money to like have a signature confirmation because we're signing for everything. Because for right now, with the stuff that's going on, we can't have anybody touch our scanners. So when we scan a package and they have to have a signature, people pay extra money for like certified mails or signature required. So like right now, I really wouldn't do that because we're signing for it. You know, you're going to pay extra money. You know, I don't know if you ever done that before, maybe for like a higher price.
Like on real high dollar stuff.
Yeah. Right now, you know, I wouldn't waste your money because we're signing it, you know? So
I'm real talk mentor. I'm in Montana. I'm in Western Montana. Is where I'm at. So we're pretty far away from each other here.
Yeah, we are pretty far. Is it cold right now? What's the temperature?
No, it's been like in the 60s. It was like 67 this weekend or something like that.
Dude, I wish I had that
really
weather.
Nice.
I wish I had that weather, dude. It's getting so humid
cold.
here.
It certainly gets cold, but it's starting to be spring where it's pretty nice right now.
You feel it.
What are you, like 98?
Probably 102.
Yeah.
Dude, it's the humid. It's so humid, man. It gets bad. And especially in the mail truck, we don't have any fans. Oh, we have a fan, but there's no AC. So like it's a tin can. I'm literally dripping in sweat. Like I sweat so easily too.
And that's across the board, right? Like that's not just like your truck sucks. Like that's like
every truck in the United States.
Wow.
Really quick, I just want to say happy birthday to Flip with Chris. It was his birthday yesterday, and I didn't get to say happy birthday to him.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You can sing if you want. I don't know. They might give us a copyright strike.
Oh, that's true.
That one, people don't know that song is actually copywritten. Copywritten. There's a copyright on it. Hey, I got a random. Here's a trivia for you. We'll see if you know this one.
Okay.
The official mail service motto. You know, neither rain.
Yeah.
That whole deal. You know where that came from?
Where?
You don't know? Oh, I'm just asking.
No, I don't.
It's super interesting. There was actually back like 500 BC, 475 to 500 BC. I'm a history minor, so I know ridiculous things. It was during a war, the constant wars between the Persians and the Greeks, and the Persians had like an incredible mounted, basically like the Pony Express is what the Persians had in like 500 BC.
Mm-hmm.
And so Herodotus was writing about this in a Greek, just a history book. Basically, it was like one of the chapters in his book. He started talking about them, and that was one of the things he used to describe them is, you know, neither rain nor darkness of night. So that's where it originally came from.
That's wild. I never knew
that. The Persian postal service, essentially. And then a guy was building, I don't remember when it was, a guy was building a post office and used a translated version of that and inscribed it on the top, you know, of the pillars, and got permission from, you know, the USPS and federal government and all that, said, yeah, that sounds good. Put it on there. And now it's somehow become the official motto, even though officially the Postal Service doesn't have a motto.
They don't, but that's crazy. I never knew that. That's some cool knowledge. I'm gonna have to share that with my buddies at work. That's cool.
Yeah, so it's the Persians. They were the first ones.
No, non rain, sleet, snow, pandemic, no matter what.
All right, what has that done for you guys with the whole pandemic thing as far as mail carries? Because I know in my post office I watched like the changes of being careful to like the shower curtains draped in front of them. So
Yeah,
then, like the other day I went in, the shower curtain was gone. So I'm
yeah,
like, hey, you guys redecorated, you
yeah.
know. So
It,
now it's sort of back. They've got like little screens up, kind of, and I mean, they're still doing stuff, but what has it changed for you guys?
so at first we didn't have like, with my office, they didn't have enough cleaning supplies, which was crazy. They should have cleaning supplies. At first we had the Lysol spray and we only had 2 bottles of it. And we have to clean our, steering wheel,
Mhm.
our, the thing that you like drive, like the drive
Shit.
shaft. Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. And all the stuff that I touch, like the board that comes over and I put all my mail on and just the handles and everything. Just cleaning, all that stuff. The precautions were very serious. I mean, it still is very serious. But at first, like we didn't have anything, and like I was like, how do you guys not have like cleaning supplies
Yeah.
to clean for us? I mean, this should be already in process. We should have people cleaning our trucks, like but then we got a bunch of stuff, and now it's all set. We have gloves, we have masks, we got everything set in line. And like you said, we had the shower curtains by the front, like where they have. That was funny. We had garbage bags, like clear garbage bags from the ceiling all the way down. I'm like, why is that even up? But now they got the nice like the plexiglass.
Yeah.
Um,
So that must be like across the board. Like it
Yeah.
seems like these changes happen kind of in a wave, but all at the same time across the country.
yeah, it happened like
Plexiglass barriers,
like at Walmart and like supermarkets, and they got all that now.
like the buffet sneeze guard is what it is.
Yeah. That's funny.
We got Thrifty Santa in the house.
What's up, man?
That's awesome.
That's what I call myself, Santa Claus. When it's Christmas time, I call myself Santa Claus.
Yeah. How are you going to survive fourth quarter, Joey? That's what I want to know, because you haven't been through it yet. You don't know what it's like.
I honestly don't know what it's like.
It's ridiculous. It
Really?
picks up like crazy. I mean, it starts before Christmas, but starting around Thanksgiving, I suppose.
Yeah, like end of November.
Yeah, it's going to start getting crazy both on your route and for eBay.
Dude, it gets crazy at the post office. I'm not kidding. Like packages galore. Like that's all we deliver. Like the mail like literally stops, but now it's like all packages basically. I mean, we have mail, but like letters, but packages like after packages, and we're staying late like 8-9 o'clock, and we have people just working as just like package people. Like we have like holiday help, and like dude, it gets wild, like the amount of packages, man.
So you're in for it, man. You don't know. Like
Dude, I don't even
get
know.
home and be exhausted and be like, okay, now I have to pack 32 things.
Right? Dude, I'm nervous.
And make a video about it.
Dude, I actually can't wait to make a video about that.
Yeah. The mailman at my post office told a lady, if I drop this box off the counter, will it break? And the lady like freaked out. Yeah, I package all my stuff just assuming the guy in the back is going to try and kick a 30-yard field goal. That's kind of
how they don't do that. Like when the mailman like brings the package, I mean, this is what I do. I literally like bring it to the door, drop it. I mean, you've seen videos where people just kick the box.
Right.
Like that's just like, I mean, they got the cameras everywhere now. Even with those Ring cameras, they're on basically every house, literally. But you really got to pay attention because people will try to get you in trouble for really anything. Luckily,
Right.
I try to do is the best thing that I can, just put it at the door as nicely as possible. But there has been people where they just throw the package and there's a camera. I mean, you literally can see it, But
so then what happens at that point?
The funniest thing is when you're at the post office, the only way you can get fired is literally like you got to kill somebody or you got to steal. That's really the only way, because the union's going to back you up no matter what. Oh, he didn't throw that package, But if they got it on camera, I mean, I really don't know I don't know what would happen.
Yeah, well, it'd be like what is it, the Seinfeld, where he's got the mail truck that he uses to do the beer cans or the bottles. to
I've
return
never seen that. I know what the show is, but I haven't seen that part.
where Newman they come up with the scheme because in New York it's only so much to return the bottles, but in New Jersey it's more. So they fill up him and Kramer are trying to figure out like the math doesn't work. We can't make money. You know, they're like, yeah, but if we had free fuel and a free truck, and so they use his mail truck to try to deliver all the.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
I can't believe you should watch that show all the time with a mailman as one of the key foils in that show.
Really, I've seen a couple of them. I mean, I'm
You're
only
too young, man.
I am young. I'm 23.
Yeah, that show is. When did that show end? Like early 2000s, maybe.
Maybe. I just always remember watching like Friends or like Full House, you know, on what is it, Nick at Night or something like that.
Yeah, you're so young, man. I'm trying to see if we I want to let Joey go. I want to respect his time.
No, you're good, man. You're good.
But if you have any questions, because Joey has a live coming up on his show, on his channel, like basically now. So if you've got any questions, we can slip them in before he heads over there, and then you guys can just, I mean, it's like a bar crawl. You just head on over to Joey's channel and continue the show. What are you doing tonight?
I basically, this is my new thing. Like I basically want to have people jump on the show and kind of just talk, like kind of like how Harry Tornado does it. He just puts the StreamYard, and I just wanted people to jump in. Like last week I had people come in. I had like 3 people on the screen, but this time I want to do like individual. Like I want to talk to you instead of like talking to like 4 people. I like doing that, but I want to like actually talk to you and just learn about you just a little bit. That's basically what I'm going to do in my life.
So we're going to do this. Just
basically, I'm going to like rotate through people. I'm excited. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Well, if there's any questions, sneak them in. We got a few more minutes left with Joey, but where do you see your channel going, or where do you want it to go by, say the end of the year? What are your goals?
You see, like, I don't know how I've gotten so many subscribers this quick. I'm thankful for all my subscribers. I do this for myself. Like I just love YouTube. I love making content. I love making people laugh. I'm a hype man. Like I just want to have fun, and that's what my life's about. I want to just put out great content and just make someone smile. That's basically what I want to do. Like I have people that I subscribe to, like I like video games. So my favorite person is Kiwis. He does Fortnite. And every day I watch him, because I love the way he speaks, the way he does his channel. And that's what I want to do for my channel. I want to be the best, reseller. I mean, we all do, but I love YouTube, and I just always wanted to be a YouTuber, and I finally found what I want to do. And here I am, man. I love it. I love YouTube.
So then the same thing for your eBay. What do you want to do with eBay? Where do you see that going? Where do you want it to go?
You see, like, I really want to make it a full-time thing, but I just have such a good job with the post office, I really do want to scale up to something big, because you can make a lot of money doing this. And I've seen it. I've made a pretty good amount of money with barely even doing it. Imagine if I had full-time. I would blow it out of the water. I mean, anybody would.
To sometime go full-time, or is that just sort of like
it's just so hard. My parents, they're just, everybody, they're like, Joey, you have such a great job. Like you wouldn't want to throw it away. And I'm just like, but I have that, the main part about this is that I want to have that financial freedom to be with my family, to be there for my kids, one day, that's what I want. The 9-to-5 job is great. It's basically what everybody does, but I want to do it different. I want to spend time with my mom and my dad, because you only live once on this earth, and I just want to make a change.
Yeah. I mean, I would say don't jump into it too early.
I know I'm not, I know what you mean.
Yeah. I mean, but I get what you mean. Like, I mean, we started this thinking the same thing, like, hey, let's sell a couple things here and there. And then 2019, we had like 1,600 and some transactions. Like,
wow.
And that was our first year, like first 11 months. And we had 1,600. We're sitting at like an average of like 1,700 transactions or so in that 12-month moving forward on the Seller
Wow,
Hub. So,
that's wild.
I mean, it is crazy what you can do, even part-time. So,
That's why.
You've seen your channel blowing up.
Yeah.
You'll be able to do it on YouTube. You know, you'll be able to do this, man.
Yeah. I'm excited.
You got this figured out. You got like 850 subs already. You've been doing it for like 12 days.
Dude, it really feels like 12 days. It's like 2 months, and the days have been going flying. Like they've been flying, man. But
well, a lot of people see that you're getting a lot of love in here, and
I appreciate it, guys.
and you deserve it. I'm going to let you go, man, because apparently you've got. Bill says you've got people starting to chant, waiting
That's too
waiting
funny.
for your live. So I want to let you go and get over there. But
dude, Troy,
I appreciate you stopping in.
Thank you, bro. It really means a lot to me. When you sent me that message and I accidentally deleted it, I was like, dude, oh my God, what did he say? I don't even know what he said. I accidentally deleted it. I'm like, bro, just message me that back, like the same thing. And you did. But, you know, I want to say thank you. I really appreciate you. I've been watching your channel. You got some really good stuff. I want to see you grow. I want to grow with everybody. I want to grow as one. You know, I really like what you do, and I appreciate what you did for me today on this live.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. And for those that are still here, we got a couple dozen still in here, which is awesome. So thanks for hanging out. You've got 10 over there. We're getting like we're getting an update from Bill. So I'm going to let you go. But for those that are still in here, coming next Monday, right here, same time at 8 p.m. Eastern, we've got the man himself, another bearded reseller. It's a theme. Harry Tornado is coming on, keeping it real next week. The announcement's been made, so we've got Josh coming on the show.
That's so cool.
I don't know yet exactly what we're going to talk about. We haven't talked about that yet. I was just excited that he was able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, Josh Varnell, the Harry Tornado, next Monday night. I'm excited about that. I think
that's awesome. I'm jealous.
So, guys, I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming in. Even my wife sat through this, so it must not have been too bad. Go over and get to your show, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Man. Dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
That's awesome. Thanks, guys. We'll see you. Now it's that awkward waiting for StreamYard to end. Okay. Bye, guys.